Perfect. Internet speed is literally better than, but the upload speed is literally very slow. Let's just need to check the speed connection, and then drop frame rate will be a 40%. So it will down slot. Just wait a second. Maybe it should be fixed weight because I think the range it's literally bit lesser, but just wait. Okay. And so thanks for joining the revision session. In this revision session, we have to just complete that project that we have started yesterday. And actually, it's not possible we can complete this project completely in this stream because the project will be a lengthy. But yeah, we will just complete it in the last next 2 to 3 streaming. Okay. If you have to just want the access of that particular code, I not deploy it yet, but I think I just need to push that code on the GitHub as well. So if anybody wants to just code, just tell me that I want be git and commit this code. Okay. So just wait a second and we just need to send the data. Okay. So we have a multiple files. Just select down all and just remove this DB configuration because we have added data that will be actually a need. And this is an index.js and we don't treat it this yet. So okay, no worry. Okay, we just push the code after the streaming end. Okay. So should I start the streaming session? If yes, just comment down and just like something, anything. Just okay. And write your name as well, so I can remember your name while the streaming because I don't like it if you just I talk to you using your username. Just write down your name. Okay. So I can remember the name as well. Okay. So is my stream health quality is setting a no data. Just wait and let me just I check the my voice quality. Is my voice quality is okay? If anybody wants to just code, just tell me that I want be git and commit this code. Okay. Okay. So just so here I can see that my voice quality is okay. And if you are a completely new, just I'm just need to just you need to know I will be just created a full stack one project, a to-do application we have just building from scratch with using a AI tool and my own knowledge that I have learning in the last few weeks and months. Okay, so let's start this session. So for this we have used the anti-gravity code editor tool. Okay. In anti-gravity code editor, it is a very best code editor if you are coding because they will creating a workflow of how your code, what the flow of your code that will be also provided. Okay. So I in the after the complete a good practice, I'm also going live and making a full project using with the AI tool. Okay. We also doing a vibe coding as well. Okay, and live vibe coding. So we in that for the latter streaming we have building a full stack project. Okay, so now for this revision session we will continue the our project that we have don't completed yesterday. So let's back to the screen and let's start this session. So here it is. We have our database configuration and first thing we have to just run our project. We just simply go to the our frontend folder, the cd frontend, enter, and npm run dev. Okay, here is our URL. Just go to click, and here our front end is running. Okay, view task and add task. Okay, and now just created a now just run the backend. Just created another terminal and just go to the backend folder and run the command npm run dev. Okay, before going to the streaming session, I just tell you that I am a student like you. I'm not a teacher. I'm not expert teacher. Okay, I'm just here to just revise my concept and learning. Okay, and learn in public as well. Okay. So I'm just here, and now we are just hi bro, hi bro, hi. What's your name, bro? Wild bro, what's your name, bro? What's your name? Just write down your name as well, bro. Because if I just talk to you, so I'm just use your name now because it sometimes it will be very difficult to reply the person who's just putting the username will be a different. So you can't understand it now. So just write down your name as well in the comment section. Okay. And any question that you have to ask to me, that the comment section is Saksham. Okay, your name is Saksham. Okay, buddy, Saksham bro. So you are a computer science student and you are learning web development as well. You are learning web development. Okay, Saksham. Okay. So go to that please and run the our server, a local host, and we use the port number 4000 maybe. I think we use the port number 4000 or yeah, we have used port number 4000 and we just simply entered and our server is successfully started and here goes this is the home page. Okay, in the last revision session we have successfully built in yes, I am Rana. Okay, you are Rana bro. Okay, you are a computer science student and which branch you have? Are you a person who just doing coding every single day or just oftenly? Because right now I'm consistent. I am in my 12th and my boards have. Okay, you have a board right now, so bro, yeah, I think you have need to study on your board's marks, na? I think this will be a very beneficial for you right now. If you are just preparing for the if you have a good marks in 12th, that will be helpful for to get a good college as well. Okay. So if you are like computer science student, if you like coding, just do it after you finish your 12th CBSE board. Okay, it will be a very good for you because coding is just like coding will take time. Okay, don't just get distracted by just doing coding and study of 12th exam. Okay, just don't. If you if you have free time, just watch the streaming. If you don't have, just go and study your 12th standard. It will be most important for you right now because I think the board exam is already started in just few months. So okay, हाँ bro. And here just go to that view task, add task, and view task. Okay, and it is in our anti-gravity code editor. Okay. Yeah, bro. I'm just said, yeah, it's the same thing. ठीक है, Saksham bro. Just go and study hard for your 12th board exam. ठीक है, because college में तुम्हें उससे भी ज़्यादा पढ़ना है. ठीक है, so just make your prepare हो जाओ पहले से ही. That's it. Okay. So now just moving to the coding part, and that's it. Okay. So here we can see that there is our front end is running successfully and back end as well. And now we have to just create the pages where we have to just pass the data and send the data to the backend. Okay, so we just need to create a form where add task. We have to build a form where we can write the data and task, and it will be stored in the database. Okay. So before we have to creating this thing, I think we have to need, and this is the thing that will be a database collector. Just escape it. Okay. So our database is connected working now. Okay. So first thing we have to go to our backend folder and create a schema. Everybody know what is a schema? Is everybody know what is a schema in database? Schema. Is anybody know what is an schema? Just write down schema. Schema is nothing. Schema is just like a blueprint where you can just define a form. You just define a form like structure where user entered detail. Okay. If you have creating a schema of sign up page, you can simply taking details like a username, a email, and a password. That's it. Okay, that will be your schema. So first thing, if we have to creating a add task, we have to define our schema. And schema should be have two things. The first is a title of that to do and the description. Okay, and we can also implement a delete and edit option in further revision session. But in this revision session, we have to just build a form and send the data to the database. Okay, so let's go to the backend and create just basic new file dot schema dot js. Okay, and just write enter, and now let's create a schema here. So we just need to import mongos from Mongoose. Okay, we just need to post this because it will be just suggest me. So what should I, where I just use my brain to write code, है ना? Import, and we just use the Mongoose. Import Mongoose from Mongoose. Okay, that's it. And we have just need to write a task now. So we're just creating a const variable task. Okay, and write a new and just write a Mongoose. We have used the code VS Code so much, so we have a when it gives suggestion, I just write the tab button, so that's fine. In anti-gravity, you have to use enter button. So Mongoose and just dot, and we have just write a schema, entered, and just define the schema here. And we have to just pass the timestamp also, where we can also check the which time a user created and which time user updated. So we just need to write a timestamps, enter, and just put it into a true. Okay. And now let's create it. Every user have just need to a title. So title should be a ठीक है, title should be a ठीक है. So we just write a unique. We don't need to type it unique. First thing we have to लिखेंगे type. ठीक है. So we just enter the type. A type should be a string. Type is the string. And should we just use the chat GPT and AI tool to just this repetitive task because it's not so much hard thing. Okay. Okay. Core component of a schema. Schema is define the logic of a database, including table, the primary container, and user order product. Where exactly, bro? Exactly. Vidya Sagar, you have just said that exactly. Okay. I use SQL with Node.js. Okay. You are using SQL with Node.js. Okay. Naruto, you write it to be YT. Okay. So use so you use SQL with MongoDB. So you are using no S you're using MySQL, है ना? You are using a relational database, no? Using a tabular format. I know how to use MySQL, but right now I'm just working on a NoSQL database. ठीक है? By the way, I just explore it as well after this learning command. Okay, so just go to that streaming, and we have to just build. Just go to the chat. Just go to the AI teacher and just schema. Okay, what the shit? Okay, build a basic schema of build a basic schema of to do web application है ना web application. That's it. Take the title, title, description of the and description. That's it. ठीक है. Title and description. Yes. Is anybody here who using a Supabase? Supabase to building web application? Who's anybody use Supabase? If anybody using a Supabase in web development, just tell me ki how what's the Supabase, because right now I'm think I will listen so much about Supabase. It is a very great because it will give you and create an entire database structured with that exciting AI tools. And they will have think they have their own AI tool as well. No, okay, nobody using Supabase. Okay, and PostgreSQL, you are using PostgreSQL, I think, है ना? If you are using a SQL, so you know how to use PostgreSQL. Okay. So to do schema, we just write to new and just copy this. Just go to there and update, replace with that. Okay. Title will be a type string required true. Trim true. What is in trim? What is the use of trim? Trim is just like I don't know what is the use of trim. They just give me a just ask it. What is trim? Superbase use SQL. Acha, Superbase use SQL. Okay. and use app right if you want use no SQL DB. Okay. Is anybody here in the live streaming that who has a working professional? Mm. Is anybody here is a working professional or all are students? Okay, so trim is just used to remove the unnecessary spaces from the database. Okay, yeah, okay, that's understand it. So just we, I think it's okay, and we just now to write a const. Const should be or we have to just creating a task. Okay, task enter and just write down mongos डॉट मॉडल एंड मॉडल के अंदर हमें पास करनी थी दो वैल्यू तो हम यहाँ पे पास कर लेंगे फर्स्ट द टास्क ओके एंड सेकंड इज टास्क स्कीमा तो जस्ट टास्क एंड द सेकंड इज टास्क स्कीमा ओके हमने दो चीज पास कर ली एंड नाउ हैव वी जस्ट सिंपली एक्सपोर्ट दिस ठीक है वी जस्ट राइट डाउन एक्सपोर्ट डिफॉल्ट task. Okay, so we have successfully created our schema. There we can just send the data. So now just create a route and send the data to that particular database. Okay, so we just simply go to their here database we have successfully created, and now just simply go to the index.js and let's create our first route where we just send the data. Okay, student, ठीक है. You all are students, na? Okay. So are in your college. So are you looking for an internship or jobs or what are you facing right now? What the problem are you facing right now? Because right now I'm facing the problem is something bad communication skills and the second is uh, in the industry was demanding the expectation of industry is so high if you are a fresher. इंडस्ट्री की डिमांड काफी ज्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशन बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ चुकी है इफ यू आर अ फ्रेशर जस्ट लाइक वो चाहते हैं यू नो एवरीथिंग. So I face this problem. So I just learning a month stack, and after that month stack, I will be learning on DSA and Gen AI as well. Then I will be applying for the jobs. For the front end development jobs, I go applying from the next month, and I just go to the every platform, and I also taking a live streaming and apply on every company. And I tell you that which company has response me. Okay. And we have also working on portfolio resume. Okay. So जस्ट लाइक कि चेक करेंगे कि व्हाट द एग्जैक्टली हैपन इन द करंटली क्या हो रहा है आखिर ओके ओके this is the root so now just creating a root app dot post we have to just send the data so we use the post and just pass the root will be add task okay add task and just pass the responses like request uh, we have to just pass in a bracket request comma response and creating an arrow function and just write down a try catch so we can get the error and we have used the async ठीक है async function and now we just need to write a compulsory data it should be not a compulsory data it will be a necessary a title and a description so we're just creating a constructor and just write down we have to just taking two information है ना the title ठीक है title and description of the user and we have getting this from a request dot body okay and फिर हम क्या करेंगे after that we have just simply it will be stored in that and we just simply creating a const const data नहीं नहीं we have just need to write tasks na tasks and just write down await await and write down a टास्क ना, हमें टास्क इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा, टास्क imported from there. Okay, the JS will be also here and await task and dot create and just pass the title and description. Okay, so we can use the tool, but you have to just need to understand. We have just created a task variable, and this is a task. This is our model that we have created in that schema. We just simply imported, and this is a method. You can set that a method, a function that will we have created. Basically a data, okay, and this will be provided by a mongoose. We just simply write a create and just write a title and description. Okay, so whatever user write in title and description, it will be stored in the database. Okay, we have already created a schema and it will be just checked to handle the error, and we just respond the status and we just message success. डेटा में हम टास्क पास कर देंगे and we just also pass the message task added successfully, ठीक है. And now we have just यहाँ पे हम लिख देंगे catch dot error में we just simply write a response return response dot status return response dot status 500 decision dot error, ठीक है. By the with the help of AI, we just our workflow will be getting so fast, but still my main focus on only backend. Okay, your main focus was only backend, है ना? You are going for the heavy backend, and your choice is exactly बिल्कुल you are going to the main point thing, because the front end is just like कि mostly thing be done by an AI tool. So if you are doing focus on backend, it is the very best thing you have to do, ठीक है. If you just go to the backend, you just simply go to the DevOps and backend and as well, ठीक है. DevOps में भी जाओ और क्लाउड में भी थोड़ा ट्राई करो हैवी बैकएंड में अगर कर रहे हो तो, because backend is not sufficient if you have just checked the job description of that currently job market na. So I think you have to just focus on heavy backend and DevOps and cloud as well. Okay, so our post schema is successfully created. So now we just go to the, we have to just set up the Thunder client. So just write Thunder client. Everybody know what is Thunder client? जब तक ठंडा क्लाइंट इंस्टॉल हो रहा है मैं वाटर बॉटल फिल करके आता हूँ, क्योंकि हाइड्रेट होना भी बहुत जरूरी है, ठीक है. तुम भी पानी पिया पीते रहा करो, फोकस भी इंप्रूव होता है ना. जस्ट वेट. या बिल्कुल एग्जैक्टली नारुतो. ब्रो आई हैव टू जस्ट सेट कि तुम अपना नाम बताओगे ब्रो. अपना नाम रिवील करो यार. आई जस्ट सेट कि मैं तुम्हें शायद हफ्ते भर से पहले से जानता हूँ. हफ्ते भर हो गया. तुम मेरी स्ट्रीमिंग पे भी बहुत सारा टाइम आते हो एंड यू आर जस्ट कमेंटेड ऑन माय शॉर्ट्स एज वेल, एंड आई जस्ट लाइक कि यू हैव सेड टेल node is okay. Bro, node is just okay. I'm don't say कि node is super, because if you are just targeting a product based company, ठीक है, if you are targeting a product based company, they will mostly focus on java backend, heavy backend पे ना spring boot यूज करते हैं, java यूज करते हैं, जितना मेरे को पता है. द मोस्ट ऑफ द मोस्टली मतलब जो मेरे दोस्त वगैरह है, जो मतलब एज अ वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल से, दे जस्ट सेड कि मतलब एज अ प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनी में जावा का तुम्हें ज़्यादा दिखेगा रोल। हेलो भाई, मुझे मोबाइल ऐप डेवलपमेंट स्टार्ट करनी है रिएक्ट नेटिव एक्सपो के साथ। तो कुछ गाइड कर सकते हो कि कहाँ से स्टार्ट करूँ? ब्रो देखो, स्टडी रिएक्ट नेटिव येट, बट इफ़ यू नो द रिएक्ट, दिस इज़ द बेस्ट ऑप्शन if you want to jump on app development as well. So let's wait, and I just like you can follow the Shreyan's coding YouTube channel na, because they will, I think it will also created a app development application. And if you have a very great English, okay, if you are a great English listener and you can understand English very easily, so just comment down and I will be just give you a few resources that will be helpful for you. ठीक है? ठीक है, Akshit. Okay, Akshit bro. ठीक है. Your name is Akshit. Okay. So bro, I just like कि Node is okay, okay, ठीक है? If you are just targeting for a big companies, so Java and Spring Boot is just like Flutter is good. Huh? Flutter is also good. But just like if you are if you already know a JavaScript, Flutter is JavaScript library. Just like I'm just still confusing in Flutter. Okay, Flutter is used in Dart programming. So that's like if you have are learning a web development and you already know just wait a second. Is any okay? Yes, I understand English very well. I'm a good listener. Okay. So you already know English, so just I can prefer your best YouTube channel. It is an JavaScript mastery. That bro. So just like if you think na, if you have to already know a web development and you jump to the app development, so first thing you need to learn that and then you jump to the app development. So I think if you are a good if you know a good JavaScript, learn React Native. Good option by the way. Okay. Okay. So you have just English very well ना, so I just go to that YouTube channel and you can just follow the मैं रिसोर्सेज काफ़ी ज़्यादा एक्सप्लोर करता रहता हूँ, लेकिन जस्ट लाइक ये कंप्लीट करने की बात आए तो मोस्टली ऑफ द टाइम कंप्लीट हो नहीं पाते, बिकॉज उससे अच्छे मिल जाते हैं। आई थिंक जस्ट डिस्ट्रैक्टेड बाय समथिंग न्यू अनदर ट्यूटोरियल, सो इट इज इन जावास्क्रिप्ट मास्टरी एंड आई थिंक इट विल बी क्रिएटेड अ कोर्स रिलेटेड टू रिएक्ट नेटिव। ठीक है, बिकॉज दे विल फोकसिंग ऑन अ करंट, ना करंट में क्या बेटर है। ठीक है, सो जस्ट लाइक कि एडवांस नेक्स्ट जेएस देखो, हियर इज अ क्रिएटिंग अ कंप्लीट रिएक्ट नेटिव कोर्स। ठीक है, एंड इफ यू जस्ट गो टू दैट कोर्स, ठीक है, सो हियर यू कैन सी दैट a full course to a two full course, ठीक है। First is a for beginner and this, ठीक है। Once you have just attend the basics, just jump to and build a project, ठीक है। Don't stuck in tutorial hell, ठीक है। Don't stuck in tutorial hell, just watch these two tutorials and just build the project, that's it, ठीक है। That's it bro। Stuck in tutorial hell like me, I will be just like wasting almost 1 year in tutorials, just watching tutorials and coding. So now I just decided to just learn the thing and just leave it and go to the, I don't know anything, I just know Python to above average level but have no idea of other language. Okay, so bro, you have just learning a Python and you just said ki you have to jumping on the app development. So bro, you are a good Python, you are good in Python, so I think you need to then learn Flutter, huh bro? That Akshit bro, you are just exactly कि if you are a, if you don't know JavaScript, so just learn Flutter, ठीक है। Flutter में opportunity अच्छी है right now वैसे। Flutter में जाओ bro फिर। If you have just Python है तो Python को भी strong बना के रखो, क्योंकि Python भी अच्छी चीज़ है, मतलब Python language boom पे है अभी। So learn Python as well and focus on Flutter। ठीक है, don't jump to the React Native if you are not good in JavaScript and you don't learning JavaScript अभी, ठीक है, right now। Just go to Dart and learn Flutter, ठीक है। Otherwise, if you have time, so you can also go to the Java as well, ठीक है। Java is still in booming, ठीक है। You can also learn Java as well। So, okay, Thunder client is successfully installed. Just go to that Thunder and creating a new request and go to the our URL, just copy it and just go to that न्यू रिक्वेस्ट है ना, न्यू रिक्वेस्ट पे जाते हैं, जस्ट गो टू द अपग्रेड, दे जस्ट वांट एन अपग्रेड। आई एम जस्ट स्टिल डाउनलोडिंग, अभी तो डाउनलोड किया था इसको। Why just needing a pricing? Why should I just pay you for this? Just कहाँ से आता है collections and new requests? So you just need to creating a okay. The free version is not supported in anti-gravity. I think we have need to jump on the VS Code. If they just I don't pay $3. I don't pay anything. I don't pay just like just 100 line यूज करने के लिए पैसे देने पड़ेंगे शी यार शी बहुत गलत किया एंटी ग्रेविटी जस्ट लाइक आई नीड टू क्लोज द वीएस आई नीड टू क्लोज दिस एंटी ग्रेविटी एंड ओपन द वीएस कोड because I don't pay to use Thunder client if I already have an alternative option that will work free. So why I just pay? Go to that and open folder, creating a to-do, not a desktop, portfolio project, to-do man, select folder, and just go to the first thing we have to just run the server. So we just go to fifth and cd frontend. Why the hell just okay cd frontend npm run dev. Okay, and cd backend npm run dev. Okay, both is started, and I just go to the open and just refresh it. It's still working, and this is still working. Okay, so now just go to the VS Code and just divide into two. No, no, put down into n right side. So just go to the Thunder client. Here is our Thunder client, and just create a new request. This is why I just love the VS Code because they don't pay. I don't need to pay any money, you know, to just use this Thunder client. एंटी ग्रेविटी को पैसे देने पड़ेंगे जस्ट लाइक कि ऐसा भी होता है क्या जस्ट कोड एडिटर चेंज कर लोगे तो एक्सटेंशन के पैसे देने पड़ेंगे सिर्फ ऐड टास्क ओके एंड सिंपली जस्ट you just need to open the folder of index.js as well. Okay, and here we have just and go to the body and send the data into a JSON format. So we're just creating an object and enter, and we just set the title. Title is like कि क्या title रखेंगे just codex live ठीक है and description क्या रखते हैं description रख लेते हैं just building a मन to do application. Okay, building a man to do application and just write the post request and send it. And here we just say they said a internal server error task elevation title path is required. Okay, we have just write tile. We need to write title and now just send it again. And here we can see that our data is successfully. So now we just go to our database and check the data is successfully created or not. Or, okay, take care. Then learn Flutter, yes. बाय हर्षित ब्रो हाय बाय मिलते हैं बाद में कोई नहीं ठीक है यहीं पे मिलेंगे हम आपको ओके अगर रिएक्ट नेटिव से ही करना है तो देन क्या रोड मैप फॉलो करें इफ यू हैव टू लर्निंग ऐप डेवलपमेंट using a react native just master the front end first thing you just need to learning a javascript html css javascript react and then jump to the react native ठीक है don't direct jump to learn react native you have to first thing you have to master not the master you have to just एंड ठीक ठाक तुम्हें जावास्क्रिप्ट तो आना चाहिए ब्रो इफ यू नो ठीक ठाक जावास्क्रिप्ट सो नाउ यू कैन जंप टू द रिएक्ट ओके ओके सो लेट्स Is anybody having another question? Just ask me, ठीक है? I am a student like you and I just give you just advice दूंगा मैं तुम्हें कि मतलब I'm not a teacher, just कि discussion कर सकते हैं ना, देखो they just person is just said कि इनको React Native learn करनी थी एंड हर्षित जो हमारे भाई हैं, उन्होंने बताया कि फ्लटर यूज कर सकते हो। सो ऐसे ही मतलब तुम ना एक बंदे का दिमाग उतना नहीं सोच सकते जितना बहुत सारे लोग का सोच सकता है। सो जस्ट हेल्प योर सेल्फ, ठीक है? अपने अराउंड में जितने हैं कि उनकी भी मदद हो सकती है तुम्हारी। एंड इफ यू आर अ वर्किंग प्रोफेशनल एंड एनीबडी इज वाचिंग द लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग, just give your free advice to the everyone, ठीक है? So they just so they can follow it and everyone can grow. Bro, right now I am in sixth semester and I'm doing BCA. I am in fifth sem. Fifth sem मतलब complete हुआ है, right now I'm in sixth sem, ठीक है? And I'm a completely front-end developer. I am good at front-end development and right now I'm focusing on backend. So I am a full stack, non-stack developer. Mhm. I'm not so good in DSA, but yeah, I will be learning DSA as well in from the next months. From the next month, I will be learning DSA as well. ठीक है? Don't go so heavy DSA, but just like don't I just grind lead code because I'm not sufficient right now. कि I just grind the DS lead code. ठीक है? Because it is for solving a lead code question, I need to be focused on same. I am in six. I'm doing BTech. Bro, you doing a BTech in so you have 1 year. ठीक है? You have left 1 year. ठीक है? If you are still struggling to learning a skill, just focus and just lock in. Job market is literally fucked up. So I just want ki who's anybody is watching, just focus on your skills and just learn in public. ठीक है? Someone senior who's giving me advice me to learn in public. So I just go live every single day, creating a post on LinkedIn and creating a mini blog as well. ठीक है? Just like ठीक है भाई, आप तो easy से inspired है. I'm not inspired by easy, but like कि if I'm just help anybody, so I can just help you. ठीक है? Because just like कि if you have to create content creation and build your personal brand, so this is will be helpful for you in the future. ठीक है? I'm not a very good English communicator, but from the last I'm just streaming for the last 2 weeks, and I will be just improve and I could realize I improve my communication and my speaking skills as well. And I'm not perfect yet. And just believe me, I'm not perfect. But if I just spend 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, more than 5 months or 6 months, I can just believe myself. I will be on the top. ठीक है? I will be the top. ठीक है? I'm not an average. Right now, I'm just feeling I'm above average and below average. But after the 8 months, I will grow it. ठीक है? And you are just talking about Neeraj Walia. I think they are also lived in Delhi, na? I never meet him, but because they are a creator. I'm a learner and try to becoming a creator. Okay, so here you can see that our database is successfully created. So now I just go to the database and check is our data is created successfully or not. So we just creating a form. Okay, so now we just creating a form. So just go to the database and check, and here we can see our all the projects. So to do one, and now we just go to the. Mhm. Is anybody agree कि getting a job in tech and a government job both are same competition? Do you feel both have same competition if you want to getting a job in tech or a government job? अभी आप किस प्रोजेक्ट पे काम कर रहे हो? Bro, I'm building a MERN stack to do project and I'm using a MERN stack. Right now I'm building this project using JavaScript, bro. It is in completely JavaScript and ES6, and I use Node.js for backend and React for frontend. And if you have to learning a web development, you can just learn it, but I just don't suggest you because a web development market is literally so saturated. If you have to just go to the AIML and a heavy backend, ठीक है? Government is more easy. हाँ bro, just like कि आप बात सही बोले, government job is more easy. And I'm totally agree कि government job is literally easy cracking than a good tech job. ठीक है, if you are just getting a tech job, so just expected if you are a fresher, you can't expect it more than they just said कि if you have doing a 3 LPA, but you can as a fresher expected a, between 3 LPA to 7 LPA, 8 LPA. Bro, it, they just said in a podcast. In reality, is there is only 10% company who just paid you around between 3 to 7 lakh. Otherwise, it's almost every company, if you just as a startup company, just give you a 10,000, 15,000 a month, and they just expect you to work like a 10-year experienced person, and also just give me a Monday to Saturday and just work. ऐसा चलता रहता है, so just like कि yeah, I'm totally agree government job is easy, ठीक है, and I'm just still thinking कि अभी भी time है give up करने का, but just I like the coding, so why should I give up? By the way, bro, I'm totally agree with your both कि government job is easy better rather than getting a tech job in 2026, ठीक है, and I just like कि अभी जिस हिसाब से AI चल रहा है, I can not sure कि the technology, the skill I have learned, it will be pay me in future or not. But I will be a part of crowd, I think, or I'm just try to escape this. I don't know. Everyone want to government job के लिए पैसा दो और जॉब लो. Bro, if you are just said कि government job के लिए पैसा दो और जॉब लो, so uh, ऐसा कहाँ पे होता है? Just like I thinking I will be, बहुत सुना है मैंने कि बस पैसा दो गवर्नमेंट जॉब लग जाती है. अभी अभी होता है क्या ये सब चीजें? कितने पैसे लगते हैं? कितने पैसे लगते हैं ब्रो? जस्ट टेल मी कि हाउ मच मनी आई जस्ट लाइक money I need to getting a government job, and how much package I expected if I just spend money on this thing. Tell me. Bihar. Oh, oh, you are Bihar. Okay. So, bro, are you watching this streaming from Bihar or you are from another state? Because either way, I'm almost my hometown, but I'm also Bihari. Okay. I'm also Bihari. Okay. So just like कि 50 to 70, 50 lakh for of constable, 6 LP. Okay. Is web development still worth it? I'm not getting client even after HTML, CSS, development and React. Bro, you are just like not getting client if there is a HTML, CSS and React. Because just like this will be a basic thing. It's not every if you have getting in a tech job, they just expected a web development is the basic thing. At least इतना तो होना ही चाहिए. Then we'll be just asking you another skill. ठीक है? No, ये बिहार में होता है. हाँ, just said कि you have just said bro Bihar is not for beginner. I'm totally agree with that. Bihar is not for beginner. ठीक है? बिहार में सब होता है. Bihar is not for beginner. It is one just like as a, not a develop. There are not developer in that. They will hacker. बिहार इज फॉर हैकर. नो, ये बिहार में होता है. आई जस्ट बिलीव कि ये बिहार में होता है, एंड देयर इज सो मच प्रोबेबिलिटी कि यूपी में भी होता हुआ. बट जस्ट लाइक यू हैव टू जस्ट से कि 15 to 50 से 60 लाख में 15 लाख फॉर कांस्टेबल 6 एलपी. ओके. 40 से 50 लाख. Should I get a job? What should I need learn to get a job? Though, bro, देखो first thing learning just learn fast. ठीक है? Apply for the job first thing. ठीक है? You just need to 2 months. ठीक है? 2 months to just learning a front end, creating a good project, and just apply for the right. Don't wait ki I first thing I will be learn and then I apply for the jobs. ठीक है? Because this method is currently a bullshit. Because I just believe in this method. I follow this method, but right now just like I'm still learning Stack, and I just also created a resume where I just told him myself कि I'm a Stack developer. I know everything, but just I apply it. ठीक है? So if you have to getting a job right now in 2026 as a tech, if you want to get a job in 2026, I think you need to learning a Stack first thing, DSA, and then jump to the coding. ठीक है? And if you have just like कि वीडियो एडिटिंग इज ऑल्सो अ गुड करियर पाथ इफ यू हैव एन क्रिएटिव माइंडसेट. ठीक है? वीडियो एडिटिंग का बहुत अच्छा करियर स्कोप है. ठीक है? फ्यूचर में इफ यू आर, भाई आप प्रोग्रामिंग अच्छे से जानते हो, देन व्हाई डोंट यू बिल्ड योर ओन प्रोजेक्ट? तो देखो आई एम हैव अ गुड प्रोग्रामिंग स्किल, बट ना व्हेन इट्स कम टू अप बिल्ड अ प्रोजेक्ट, ठीक है, बिल्ड अ फुल प्रोजेक्ट, इट इज नॉट एन इजी. I'm just like everyone says just go to the chat GPT and AI tools and build your full production ready application and deploy it and earn money. But if you have to just change this, you need to learn first, ठीक है? You can't change this, ठीक है? A person who just don't know about tech, ठीक है? Only tech student can know कि you can build a project using an AI tool, but if when it's come to changes and enhancement, you can't change it, ठीक है? So only so I just don't build a full project, and this is a basic also. I just also created a basic project. Okay, this is a basic to do project. Everyone just in 2026 who is the making a to do application for learning a month's time. But I just created so that I can improve my logics. That's it. Okay, and I build my own projects. आई थॉट कि मैं अपने खुद के प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाऊं मेरे पास एक दो आइडिया भी है उस पर भी वर्क करेंगे आप इन फ्यूचर ठीक है हाउ मच क्लाइंट डिड यू गेट टिल नाउ एंड हाउ मच यू मेड यू फ्रॉम देन ठीक है ब्रो आई हैव जस्ट ओनली वन क्लाइंट माय जिम ट्रेनर एंड दे जस्ट पेड मी अराउंड 10,000 ओके फॉर द वेबसाइट ठीक अभी बात हुई है अभी अभी मैं उसके लिए काम कर रहा हूँ आई जस्ट एडवांस पेमेंट ले चुका हूँ एंड आई एम जस्ट बिल्डिंग पर्सनल ट्रेनर वेबसाइट विद द जिम फंक्शनैलिटी एंड ऑल ऑफ दिस ठीक है ठीक है सो आई नेवर गेटिंग क्लाइंट फ्रॉम ऑनलाइन मेथड ठीक है आई नेवर ट्राइड बाय द वे आई नेवर ट्राई टू गेटिंग अ क्लाइंट बाय ऑनलाइन मेथड ठीक है एवरीवन जस्ट यूट्यूब जस्ट सेड कि देयर इज अ गुड मेथड टू get a freelancing client I watch more video but I just after the watching that I will realize it will not working because everyone doing the same thing if you are a part of crowd there is will be a very difficulty to get a client or a whatever you just said okay. So, okay, so here you can see that our database, just go to the collector and just check the browser collection. And here we can see that the internet speed is slow right now, but just wait a few minutes, just few seconds, loading clusters. Okay, okay, the network speed is getting so lag. I just need to check the again what the download Mbps speed and uploading Mbps speed. Is my voice quality and video quality is perfect and okay can visible me because they just said streaming software is need to restarting because it will be not taking a sufficient internet connection. What the hell is that? The why the internet speeding is getting so slow? Is that is a video quality issue or anything? Just like comment down this so I can just fix that. But here I can see that in OBS Studio, the draw frame rate will be 11240 is okay. Okay, okay. Just wait a few seconds. I will be just back soon. I just need to just that wait. I am a PCB student and I don't have a math and I often thought that why I am able to get a BTech admission and also there is so much fear of AI in tech field. What should I do? Should I switch back to PCB? Bro देखो देखो एआई जो है ना जॉब तो ले रहा है ठीक है इसमें कुछ कमी नहीं है कि एवरीवन सेड कि एआई विल नॉट टेकिंग योर जॉब दिस इज एन कम्प्लीटली लाई because AI is taking your job. ठीक है, AI is just simply reducing the job openings and our team amount and team, just like कि मान के चलो तुम, if you can use the AI tool, so you don't need a team, don't need a full team. If just you have to building a UI, you need a front end, back end, everything tool, you can just fast your workflow. So that's it. Okay. And if I just said ki I am a PCB student and I don't have a math as a optional sub, that why I'm able to get a BTech admission, and also there is a field that should I do? Would I switch to PCB? तो पीसीबी के मैं तुम्हें एडवाइस तो क्या ही दूं, क्योंकि देखो जॉब मार्केट तो हमेशा से खतरनाक ही था, ठीक है। आई विल नेवर सेड कि जॉब मार्केट विल बी इजी फॉर एवरीवन, ठीक है। एंड बीटेक देखो यार, बीटेक तो कर लोगे यार, लेकिन वही बात है ना, किस कॉलेज से करते हो। इफ यू डूइंग अ बीटेक फ्रॉम गुड टियर कॉलेज, सो देयर विल बी a good opportunity to getting a job. But if you're just doing a BTech from private college, I don't think there is so many person with that mentality. I will be taking a, अब सही है स्ट्रीम, ठीक है, अब सही है स्ट्रीम, ठीक है, ठीक है। मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल विल जस्ट थिंक कि if I get admission in private college and I working on skills and that and then getting a job. तो देखो, if you if your college is not good, ठीक है, just if your college is not good, so you are struggling to getting a job until you have a top notch skill, or अगर तुम्हारे पास टॉप नॉच स्किल है तो यू कैन हायर, द कंपनी विल बी हायर यू। ठीक है भैया, आपका कॉलेज कौन सा है? ब्रो व्हाई आर यू जस्ट आस्किंग मी अ कॉलेज? बिकॉज आई एम अ डिस्टेंस लर्निंग स्टूडेंट, सो कॉलेज की तो बस, कॉलेज में असाइनमेंट सबमिट करने जाता हूँ ब्रो, जस्ट कॉलेज में असाइनमेंट सबमिट करने जाता हूँ। एंड इफ आई जस्ट टेल यू द माय कॉलेज, आई परस्यूइंग अ बीसीए फ्रॉम इग्नू। सो जस्ट तुम रियलाइज कर लो कि मेरे रिज्यूमे कैसे शॉर्टलिस्ट होते होंगे एंड रिजेक्ट कैसे होते होंगे। जस्ट आई एम डूइंग अ बीसीए फ्रॉम इग्नू ब्रो, इग्नू। ठीक है, एंड दिस इज माय सेकंड बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक। द फर्स्ट बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक आई एम ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, आई नेवर रिवेल इन द स्ट्रीमिंग, ठीक है, जस्ट समझ जाओ। ठीक है, दिस इज माय सेकंड बिगेस्ट मिस्टेक टू परस्यूइंग अ बीसीए फ्रॉम बीटेक, परस्यूइंग बीसीए फ्रॉम इग्नू। व्हाट द, okay, so here we can see that we have a test, and when we just click on test, here we can see the collection of a task। ठीक है, टास्क कलेक्शन बना है जिसके अंदर हमें डेटा मिल चुका है। जस्ट वेट, अ कोडेक्स लाइव बिल्डिंग अ मन टू डू एप्लीकेशन, ठीक है। सो हियर वी कैन सी दैट कि हमारा जो एप्लीकेशन है, इट विल बी वर्किंग प्रॉपरली, ठीक है, राउट विल बी वर्किंग सक्सेसफुली whenever I click on this route and send the data on that, that will be data successfully created. So now just created and design our home page, not a home page, just creating and designing a add task page, ठीक है। So just go to the component and add task, ठीक है, and just creating a add task। So just like you, first thing we have to need a create a form, ठीक है, creating a form, ठीक है, and form is just like, and we creating a h1 add add to do। ओके भैया, जिसके लिए कुछ रिसोर्सेज बता दो कि मैं से जल्दी मूव कर पाऊँ टू बिल्ड सम प्रोजेक्ट। ओके, सो इफ यू हैव टू जस्ट, देखो तो तुम्हें प्रोजेक्ट करना है, यू आर जस्ट डिसाइडेड कि यू हैव टू गो इन ऐप डेवलपमेंट, है ना? तुम्हें ऐप डेवलपमेंट में जाना है, यू हैव टू गो इन ऐप डेवलपमेंट। Okay, so if you have to go in app development, first thing you need to learning basic front end development अच्छे से कर लो, then jump to the React Native, क्योंकि ना तुम्हें थोड़ा पिक्सल वगैरह या चीज़ें कैसे काम करती है वो पता चल लेना। और वेब डेवलपमेंट भी कर लोगे तो तुम एज अ फ्रंट एंड डेवलपर एंड एज अ ऐप डेवलपमेंट तुम्हारे पास दो अपॉर्चुनिटी रहेगी, तो डीएसए भी साथ के साथ करते रहना। सो आई जस्ट प्रेफर योर यूट्यूब चैनल और वर्चुअल कोड, so just go to that, uh, okay, a coder army is also launching a Java full course. I currently am learning JavaScript. Otherwise, I just choose this person because it will be the teaching method of that person is actually nice. So the channel is virtual code. Okay, here you can see that a virtual code YouTube channel. It will created a course of completely web development course. So you just simply go and check these 3 to 4 videos to just learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React. And whenever you just completed these 4 videos, then you can simply jump to the jump to React Native, and also you can building a project. ठीक है? So I just suggest you, हाँ, okay, ठीक है. Bro, ये पता है, I just prefer you this YouTube channel because it will not teach you everything. मतलब एक बार प्रोग्राम में तुम्हें समझाएगा, it will just teach you necessary thing. You know what is 80-20 rule? Is anybody here in the live streaming they know what is a 80-20 rule? 80-20 rule तुम्हें पता है? If you know 80-20 rule, you will be just, तुम अच्छा मचाओगे टाइम पे लाइफ में, अगर तुम्हें पता है 80-20 रूल. बहुत फास्ट चीजें तुम अचीव कर सकते हो 80-20 रूल तुम्हें पता है तो. आई विल बी जस्ट, मैंने 6 महीने पहले एक बुक में पढ़ा था, एंड आई जस्ट की बहुत हेल्पफुल है वो 80-20 रूल. तुम्हें पता है? इज एनीबडी नो व्हाट इज 80-20 रूल? इफ यू डोंट नो, जस्ट आफ्टर द स्विमिंग सेशन जस्ट गो टू द चैट जीपीटी एंड गूगल एंड लर्न सम अबाउट 80-20 रूल. ठीक है? सो दे विल, द मेथड ऑफ दिस पर्सन इज लाइक एन 80-20 रूल. दे विल जस्ट टीच यू a necessary thing so that you can able to building a project. Okay, and once you just learn this thing, you just simply go to build projects. ठीक है? And I don't think if you have to just finish this 4 video, you don't need to take more than 3 months. ठीक है? 3 months is enough to complete it a front end entirely. ठीक है? 3 months is enough to, yes I know 80-20 rule. हाँ तो ब्रो, तुम्हें 80-20 रूल पता है ना? So यू जस्ट नीड टू लर्न इट अकॉर्डिंग टू 80-20 रूल. ठीक है? ये नेसेसरी थिंग है, इसको समझो और प्रोजेक्ट बनाने पे ध्यान दो. ठीक है? मुझे पहले नहीं पता था, तो आई जस्ट विल बी कि यार एक बार में पढ़ने बैठूंगा तो सारा पढ़ने बैठूंगा. एंड इसने मतलब मेरे को बहुत मतलब टाइम वेस्ट किया है टाइम से, क्योंकि एक टाइम पे ना कोडिंग ऐसी चीज है, देयर वी हैव टू लर्न मोस्ट ऑफ द थिंग. ठीक है? बहुत सारी चीजें पढ़नी पड़ रही है एक टाइम पे. सो अगर तुम बैठोगे तो कुछ पढ़ोगे कुछ भूलोगे, तो सबसे पहले जो जरूरी है वो पढ़ो, एंड देन गो टू द बिल्ड प्रोजेक्ट. एंड जब जब प्रोजेक्ट बनाओगे तो उसमें नई नई चीज आती रहती है, जस्ट राइट डाउन इट एंड आस्क एंड जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड कि क्या चीजें चल रही है. ठीक है? So I just prefer you, if you have to just learning a React Native, first thing you need to understand a basic development, a front end development. So just use this YouTube channel for the front end development, and then you can simply jump to building a project. ठीक है? And go to the React Native as well. ठीक है? And first thing, master the, just don't spend so much time on HTML and CSS. ठीक है? Spend your most of the time on JavaScript. ठीक है? Nobody just like you, I can generate a HTML CSS code using an AI tool. ठीक है? So just spend the basic thing कि exactly क्या होता है. And I just also created a front end to do's. This here I can see that this is a front end, HTML CSS. The thing that you have actually need to learning in HTML. If you know this thing, you this is will be okay to learning in HTML. This is in CSS. If you know what is selector, box model, color unit, and this is a JavaScript. If you know this JavaScript, a basic, and array object, async, DOM browser, React Core, React Hook, React Hook. ठीक है? So I just created this to-do list. If you have just completed these to-dos as well, you can also be a front-end developer as well. ठीक है? So if you want this PDF, I can also share it into my Telegram channel. ठीक है? If you just want this PDF, I can share this PDF on the Telegram channel, so you can access it and study it from in this method. ठीक है? So whenever you just completed this contacts, just go it and write down. ठीक है? ये नोशन टेम्पलेट है, मैं तुम्हें नोशन टेम्पलेट ही भेज दूंगा. आई जस्ट क्रिएटेड दिस बिल्डिंग यूजिंग एन चैट जीपीटी. सो ये तुम्हारी काफी हेल्प करेगी. ठीक है? मतलब तुम्हारा फ्रंट एंड अच्छे से क्लियर हो जाएगा. एंड रिएक्ट नेटिव तुम्हें पढ़नी है, उसके लिए भी मैंने रिसोर्सेज, यस, तो आपको पीडीएफ चाहिए ना? सो जस्ट सिंपली I can just go to the my Telegram channel, and after the live streaming, I will be just share this front end PDF, the Notion link, ठीक है, into your into the Telegram channel, and you can simply access it this PDF. ठीक है? This will I hope this will be very beneficial for you, because you don't need to just watch the complete tutorial. You can simply go and just copy the contacts, ask the chat GPT, and just say कि teach me like 5 years old student, and they will just explain you. That's it. And you can also the video tutorial as well. So just in concept को topic by topic पढ़ो, and you will be a good front end developer. That's it. ठीक है? And If you have any another question, just ask me. Otherwise, ठीक है, I'm okay. Either way, 1 hour हो चुका है. So now let's creating a to do, and it is a form page, and we have to just creating two things, है ना? So first thing, here is the front end page and view task and add tasks, ठीक है? So add task पे हमें जरूरत पड़ेगी. First thing we have to need a title, right title, है ना? So just write the input tags and placeholder पे हम रख देंगे enter title of enter title, ठीक है? Simply लिख देंगे enter title, and we just simply need to write a label as well. So we just note, why do we just need to write this code? I think I just need to use the AI tool as well, ठीक है? So just go to the here and just write down. भाई इसके ऊपर वाला रोड मैप बताओ, सही है? भाई I started learning Python and moved to building project just after learning print function and then keep learning whatever needed. Why? भाई इस ऊपर वाली चैट देखो एक बार, ठीक है? भाई I started learning Python and moved to building project just after learning print function. Bro, you are just अच्छा जोक था, ठीक है? आज थोड़ा सा सब कल और हंसूंगा. By the way, just you said कि you have to just use the print function to, and you just how you can still that कि building a project. You just need to print function, bro. You, I think you are a backbencher ना? You are a backbencher, bro. I just said कि तुमने बोला कि print function से मैंने just function print कर दिया and I just can build a project. Just suppose करो कि तुमने print function में क्या क्या पढ़ा और उसकी knowledge को use करके तुम क्या project बना सकते हो. Just ask this question to yourself. Okay, so here it is. Just we need to just go and now just now front end, now React page, now React page, and just go to the send and just building a project, bro. Why just needing to adding so much? Just title description. Now here you can see that. First thing we just don't copy entire code. First thing we have to just copy the form, ठीक है? Here is a form and here is the style, ठीक है? So first thing let's copy this form, ठीक है? ये form है, ये form, ठीक है? And just copy this form. If we copy the entire code, we will not understand the structure how it's working, ठीक है? So just here and just put the form, and the form is here, and here we have just created a div, ठीक है? We just simply copied this completely written statement ना. So just go to that div and copy it and just go to that and just replace with this div. What's the error? भाई print हो गया, ठीक है? अच्छा हाँ, तो ब्रो तब तो अच्छा तुमने वैसा फंक्शन बोला, मुझे लगा वैसा प्रिंट फंक्शन बोला ब्रो तुमने. ठीक है? सो इफ इट बिल्डिंग दिस टाइप ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट, सो या यू नीड टू लर्न रिएक्ट. और अगर तुम्हें रिएक्ट पर साथ में तो यार फिर तुम्हें नेक्स्ट जेएस भी मैं तुम्हें सजेस्ट करता. लेकिन यू हैव नॉट लर्निंग राउटिंग अच्छे से और तुम्हें रिएक्ट पढ़नी पड़ेगी. फर्स्ट थिंग लर्न द बेसिक्स रिएक्ट, ठीक है? रिएक्ट को हफ्ते भर में खत्म करो और जंप टू द नेक्स्ट जेएस. नेक्स्ट जेएस के बारे में थोड़ा पढ़ना अच्छे से, क्योंकि ऐसे तो मैं तुम्हें बता नहीं पाऊंगा इफ यू हैव नेवर यूज रिएक्ट और नेक्स्ट जेएस. So first thing you have to learning a JavaScript, then jump to the React. ठीक है. एंड आई थिंक कि तुम इससे अच्छे प्रोजेक्ट बना रहे हो तो मतलब ठीक है यार, अगर तुमने बना रखा है कैलकुलेटर वगैरह, गेम्स गेम्स एंड काफी चीजें बनाई है उस टाइम पे. ठीक है. स्केलेबल नहीं हो रही ना, so bro just learning a JavaScript. ठीक है, JavaScript लर्न करो, React लर्न करो, एंड देन जंप टू द नेक्स्ट JS. एंड जस्ट थोड़ा अपने आप को सीखो कि मतलब चीजों रिसर्च करना सीखो थोड़ा बहुत. आई जस्ट फाउंड की अगर तुम्हारे माइंड में थोड़े क्वेश्चनिंग चलते हैं ना, तो रिसर्च करना सीखो कि व्हाट इज द बेस्ट थिंग फॉर मी. इफ यू जस्ट सेड कि ये चीज है ना, इसको तुम कॉपी करो चैट जीपीटी पे, दिस आल्सो, देन आज से जेएस स्टार्ट करो. हाँ, यू कैन स्टार्ट द जेएस फ्रॉम नाउ. मतलब हाँ, जेएस पढ़ना शुरू करो ब्रो. इफ यू हैव टू रिएक्ट, अगर तुम्हें जाननी है, रिएक्ट पढ़ना है तुम्हें, सो यू नीड टू लर्निंग जावास्क्रिप्ट फर्स्ट. ठीक है, तो जावास्क्रिप्ट पढ़ते रहो. एंड इफ यू ऑलरेडी नो अ पाइथन, सो बस थोड़ा बहुत सिंटैक्स का एरर आएगा. ठीक है, सिंटैक्स का मतलब थोड़ा चेंजिंग होगा, बाकी ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा अगर तुम्हें ऑलरेडी पाइथन अच्छे से आती है. बिकॉज पाइथन तो कम्प्लीटली इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज है. मतलब तुम्हें बस वेरिएबल असाइन किया एंड लिख दो. लेकिन जावास्क्रिप्ट में तुम्हें डिक्लेयर करना पड़ता है, लेट कॉन्स्ट वैर, थोड़ा पढ़ोगे एंड हो जाएगा, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. ठीक है, जावास्क्रिप्ट ही तो है यार, कितना ही टाइम लगेगा यार उसको. थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा, बस थोड़ा सा टाइम देना, हो जाएगा. एंड आज से स्टार्ट करो. हाँ ब्रो, आज से स्टार्ट करो. देयर इज नो टुमारो, है ना. हु सेड देयर इज नो टुमारो? देयर इज नो टुमारो. जस्ट स्टार्ट इट फ्रॉम नाउ ब्रो. 2026 इज ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड. ठीक है, जस्ट स्टार्ट करो. And is it can give an error? How can I fix this error? Just pause the style. Just use this style. Handle submit is not defined, so it's give me an error because I just not handle. But handle submit button, just remove that handle submit button. Hmm. Form data is not defined. ठीक है, ये जैसे कह रहा है ना कि फॉर्म डेटा असाइन नहीं किया. डोंट वरी, आई जस्ट फर्स्ट थिंग आई असाइन इट हियर. ठीक है. आई थिंक हैंडल चेंज ओके. और फिर जैसे मुझे एरर देगा ये ऑन द चेंज, के ऑन चेंज पे क्या कर रहा है, वैल्यू ऑन चेंज पे हैंडल चेंज फंक्शन कॉल हो जाएगा. हैंडल चेंज. इफ आई फॉलो दिस दे विल गिव मी अ वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स कोड. ठीक है, कॉम्प्लेक्स कोड देगा तो उसे समझने में दिक्कत होगी. सो डोंट वरी, जस्ट आई जस्ट बिल्डिंग माय ओन प्रोजेक्ट. ठीक है, बोलोगे कि इतनी मेहनत करी और उसके बाद फिर से यहीं पे करना पड़ता है. कंट्रोल दबा के जेड दबा के एक्स H1 पेस्ट. ठीक है, and just creating a form, and the form should be a first thing we have to take a input ना. हम लिखेंगे यहाँ पे label and just write down title. ठीक है, and after that we have just taking a input text and placeholder should be a enter title. ठीक है, and after that we have just creating a label and description and description just like कि इसको फिक्स करेंगे. ठीक है, स्टाइलिंग भी थोड़ी फिक्स करेंगे. ये मत बोलना क्या क्या लिख रहा है भाई, क्या स्टाइलिंग है ये. ठीक है, स्टाइलिंग भी फिक्स करेंगे. एंड यहाँ पे प्लेस होल्डर लिख देंगे एंटर डिस्क्रिप्शन. ओके, 1 मंथ में देखो, 1 मंथ में हो जाएगा. इट्स डिपेंड ऑन योर स्पीड ब्रो. क्योंकि ना ये नहीं है कि एक बार तुम जब सिर्फ ट्यूटोरियल देख लोगे तो तुम्हारे दिमाग में बैठ जाएगा. यू नीड अ प्रैक्टिस. सो जस्ट लाइक कि वो डिपेंड करता है तुम्हारे ऊपर. क्योंकि देखो मेरे को तो ऐसा है कि मैं एक बार में ज़्यादा पढ़ लूँगा ना तो मैं पिछले वाला भूल जाता हूँ। सो मैं ज़्यादा एक बार में इतना हैवी लोड नहीं देता है, जस्ट फ़ील कि उतना ही दो कि जितना समझ आ जाए तुम्हें। तो 1 मंथ में तुम प्रोजेक्ट बिल्डिंग स्टेज तक पहुँच जाओगे, अगर जावास्क्रिप्ट रिएक्ट पे फोकस करोगे। एचटीएमएल सीएसएस तो आती होगी ब्रो, एचटीएमएल सीएसएस तो सबको ही आती है। इफ यू नो ना एचटीएमएल सीएसएस, इफ यू नो द एचटीएमएल सीएसएस, आई थिंक 1 मंथ इज इनफ टू लर्निंग रिएक्ट एंड जावास्क्रिप्ट। 1 month is enough to learning a react in javascript, so then you can move to building a project. या हो जाएगा, 1 महीने में हो जाएगा अगर आता है तो। You took BCA also, even from IGNU. What is your expecting goal, bro? Bro, देखो, my expectation is just like to getting first thing I just getting an internship. By the way, I've also left my internship. I also getting a job as a front-end developer, but it will be too far from my home, so I just don't join it. Otherwise, I have just like I have more than 2 to 3 offer letters from the companies for the front-end job role. But yeah, but I don't join it because sometimes it's an startup companies, lala companies, and just pay me not enough. Sometimes it will be pay me unpaid, so I just don't join. And my expectation is will be goal is I will doing a MCA after break of 1 to 2 year. ठीक है, I because I'm doing MCA from good college, so I need to study hard, so I need to focus on maths as well. ठीक है, how to start DSA in Java? आप कैसे DSA कर रहे हो? बट देखो, I am doing a DSA in JavaScript and I doing a DSA with C++ as well. ठीक है, if you have to start the DSA in Java, so I can just prefer you a YouTube channel. Just focus on Striver, bro. Striver is the best YouTube channel to just learning a DSA. Striver, bro. Just follow Striver. And if you are just decide you have to learning the DSA in Java, so I don't know so much, but if you have just tell me if you learning a DSA in C++, I have a very better and multiple options for you. So just tell me that if you are just make yourself ki I will be doing the DSA only in Java. So that's I can't give you a good knowledge about that. Okay. Hmm. So let's सो चलो सबसे पहले अब क्या आते हैं, अब हमने टाइटल और डिस्क्रिप्शन बना लिया है, so now let's अभी have need to create a button, submit button as well. So just write a create a button, submit. Just need to write a button. Here is a submit button and just enter and add task. ठीक है, so now just copy this div. ठीक है, and just make it go to the and just make it in a structured manner with class name as well, so I can style in. Okay, just copy this code and replace with that. Okay, now just give me a style, na? style, new file, and add add task dot css, enter, paste, go to that, and here we have to just simply import the style and add task dot css. ठीक है. So here you can see that how our was description look like, but I think we have need to description a text area, है ना? It's not look so nice, so we just simply go to that, and for the input we can just use the text area. Okay, so now it's like कि थोड़ा ठीक लग रहा है क्योंकि description हमेशा एक लाइन का तो होगा नहीं, description will be getting longer. So just okay, so here it is. Just need to copy it again and just refine as well. If anybody has a question related to the tech, just ask me. And if you are also a BC student, is anybody here from the BC, are the BC student? Is anybody in the BC? Anybody are the BC student? Is anybody BC student is there in that live streaming? So I can just also taking advice from that कि वो क्या कर रहे हैं BCA के बाद. Because BCA भी ठीक ठाक है, बस मैं नहीं बोलूँगा कि बहुत अच्छी डिग्री है. I will be just pursuing it, but BCA is not a good thing. Bro, डे 5 में इतना कर लिया shit. इतना कर लिया bro डे 5 में. अच्छा, you are just, I think you see the money. Are you seeing the money? Are you telling me कि इतना कर लिया? It's talking about your money or talking about some coding? I don't need to just like कि they will be just giving me this bullshit. So just ठीक है, हम फॉर्म को थोड़ा बाद में ठीक कर लेंगे, ठीक है? Okay, no problem. So just go to the VS Code and just ठीक है. Here we I can see that add task and view task, ठीक है. Now let's focus on building functionality, ठीक है? Functionality पे काम करते हैं. So we just simply go to the and create a function, ठीक है. सबसे पहले तो इसको फॉर्मेट कर लेते हैं. फॉर्मेट डॉक्यूमेंट, ये हो गया हमारा फॉर्मेट डॉक्यूमेंट. एंड नाउ वी जस्ट गो टू दैट टाइटल, ठीक है. लेवल को टाइटल नहीं है, हमारा इनपुट है. सो हम यहाँ पे सबसे पहले वी हैव टू क्रिएट सम फ्यू हुक, एंड हुक्स इज जस्ट लाइक, ठीक है, ताकि हम इनको हैंडल कर सके. कॉन्स्ट टास्क, टास्क टाइटल, कॉमा सेट टास्क, टास्क टाइटल एंड इक्वल टू में यूज स्टेट इज an object, ठीक है. Because we have passed some multiple data as well, na? So and the next will be our description const, and just pass the description. We just simply pass the title and set title as well, na? It's why we just use this thing. Just wait, we just set the title, comma set title, Okay, created, and now just building a description and set description comma set description is equal to में use state. ठीक है, we have just created this and now we just need to build a function now, because whenever you click on add task, we have creating a function. The function name is on click. We just simply pass the handle add task. ठीक है, and we just simply assign the function here const handle add task and okay, हैंडल टास्क पे क्या होगा, हम सिंपली पहले तो जो भी टास्क करेंगे पहले तो यहाँ देखेंगे कि उधर प्रिंट हो जाए, तो वी जस्ट सिंपली क्रिएटिंग यूज द हुक. ठीक है, वी हैव यूज द हुक. अच्छा, कोडिंग. ओ ब्रो, थैंक्स, आई एम जस्ट डूइंग अ कोडिंग ब्रो. ब्रो, लेट कंप्लीट विद मी इन डीएसए. Bro, you just said you compete with me in DSA. Bro, I'm not so good in DSA right now. I'm just learning. I'm a student who's just learning and just learn in public. I'm not so good in DSA. If you have just compete with me, just just come in. किस में आओगे तुम बताओ? If you just like कि you can come in backend right now. Node.js में आ जाओ bro तुम. I will just try my best. DSA में मतलब तुम्हें bro, if you are just compete with me DSA, so how many questions you have to solve in lead code? Are you a DSA god? Something like you, because you have just you compete with me. I'm just like कि I'm not bro so good in DSA. If you just अगर तुम मुझे हरा भी दोगे तो you will don't feel कि यार मजा आ गया, किसी तगड़े बंदे को हराओ यार तुम. I will be less. If you have to just set me in DSA, I will noob right now. I'm noob right now, but I will be just learn DSA and just whenever just after the 3 to 4 months, just now I can sure compete with me. So just okay, you have solved almost 1080 problem, bro. You are a god, bro. You are a god. You are just doing. Just can you just give me your lead code ID, lead code username? Just give me your lead code username, bro. Just give me your lead code username. You're solving, bro. So if you solve 1080 problems on DSA, so are you a working professional? You can see my ID. Okay. Bro, so you are doing DSA in which language? I said a GitHub and lead code. Bro, are you doing DSA in which language? Here is the I solve 5 question. It's only 19-20 का फर्क है. Okay. लॉगिन कर लेते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम. Bro, nothing I can find it there. Should I just search the question or just I need to go to an explore page? लीड कोड भी लास्ट टाइम कभी ओपन किया था, फॉलोइंग में, फॉलोवर में. यूजर, ओके, आई जस्ट चेकिंग फॉर द प्रॉब्लम. ओके. नरसिंह गुप्ता. ओ ब्रो. Bro, I can't compete with you in a DSA. You have just a 12 bandages and the global and contest ranking is 1019. Okay, I don't give contest from that. That's why I'm rating is less. Okay, so that's why your rating is less. So, bro, you are doing DSA in C++. Okay, you are a working professional or you are a student? And I just see कि तुम्हारी जिस हिसाब से profile है, I can simply say that you are, I think you are a working professional and you are a senior as well, or you are just a student like me. By the way, your lead code profile is really impressive. You grinding DSA, you are completely grinding DSA in 2025. I am a student, bro. You are a student. And you are from which college, bro? I don't think you are a student, bro. You are, देखो, bro. If anybody who's watching this streaming, if you are going to getting a software engineering job or a tech job, this is the your actual competition, ठीक है? तुम्हें ऐसे स्टूडेंट को बीट करना है. They're just solving a 1081 questions on lead code, ठीक है? So तुम्हें इनको बीट करना पड़ेगा. Then when you can think कि तुम जॉब ले सकते हो, ठीक है? क्योंकि because this kind of person is actually competition, ठीक है? It will come in competition, ठीक है? And I really appreciate कि मतलब भाई अच्छा तो your rank is just 21,000, bro. It's not less. It's so much. You can just compare it with mine. I ever just like I just don't solve enough question. But you have just compare my GitHub repo. I think I have more commits than you. Just I can just show you. That is my Git repo. An average web developer Git repo look like this. And you are just preparing for a software engineering role, no? Java good. So okay. Okay, literally you are a third year student and you are doing a Java. Okay. Oh, so bro, you are from which college? And if you are just solving this kind of question, just give me some few advice that I can use in my journey to learning DSA. What is the best thing to learning DSA faster and effective way? Just tell me. Just tell me that what is the best effective way to just learning DSA fast. डेवलपमेंट तो लगभग मेरी हो ही चुकी है एंड फॉर द नेक्स्ट मंथ आई विल बी स्टार्टिंग द डीएसए. तो मुझे बताओ कि मतलब बेस्ट थिंग की डीएसए करने का तरीका क्या है फास्ट और फ्लो में, ठीक है? बाय द वे आप जस्ट बेसिक तो मुझे पता ही है कि लिंक लिस्ट एनआईटी एनआईटी वाले बंदे हमारे व्यूवर्स देख रहे हैं भाई. बताओ एनआईटी वाले बंदे देख रहे हैं. ओके भाई. सूरत काल भाई. तो यू आर जस्ट फ्रॉम एनआईटी सो यू आर डूइंग अ एमआई यू डूइंग एमटेक और बीटेक. यू आर अ बीटेक स्टूडेंट और एमटेक स्टूडेंट? Bro, bro is flexing their universities. Is what the check the I can just compare myself ki I'm just doing a BC from the like tier 3 for tier 4 college and you are just doing a BTech na. You are doing BTech or MTech. BTech. You're doing a BTech in machine engineering. Mechanical, sorry, machine नहीं मैकेनिकल में कर रहे हो. You are doing a BTech in mechanical and you are doing a lead code, ठीक है? everyone just like कि हर कोई बीटेक मतलब एनआईटी आईआईटी में चला जाता है. दे जस्ट टेकिंग अ इलेक्ट्रिकल, मैकेनिकल, बायोटेक, everything and it just and they everyone is going to grind DSA only. This is a very common in if anybody is getting doing anybody is just like in NIT or IIT. There is a very common thing. Just don't ask him in branch. Just ask him the user ID because everyone is grinding DSA. Is okay, you are doing a mechanical now? Huh. It is my friend who is doing a BTech in electrical from NSUT. ठीक है? एंड उसका तुम्हें किस्सा अगर मैं तुम्हें बताऊंगा ना, तो चलो यार थोड़ा किस्सा बताती हूँ मैं तुम्हें। सो ही इज डूइंग बीसीए विद मी एंड इट्स प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर अ जेई एज वेल, ठीक है। एंड इन द लास्ट सेमेस्टर, ठीक है, सिक्स अभी फिफ्थ सेम में जब आया ना, तब उसका जेई क्लियर हुआ है एंड दे गॉट मतलब उसको कॉलेज मिला है एनएसयूटी। उसको लास्ट सेम में उसको वो मिला है, अभी वो बीसीए को कह रहा है कि ये भी कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं, नाउ दे जस्ट डूइंग अ बीसीए एंड बीटेक एज वेल। और वो भी अभी इलेक्ट्रिकल में है, दे जस्ट की डीएसए शुरू कर चुका है पहले सेम से अभी। सीनियर्स एडवाइस देते हैं डीएसए ग्राइंड करो एंड यू जस्ट गेटिंग अ जॉब। इफ यू जस्ट नीड अ जॉब, जस्ट ग्राइंड डीएसए। You are, I have done my BCA. Bro, just how many question you have solved in lead code? Just compare yourself with MathBite. They don't reveal their name as well, but they mention their university. So you can just imagine and predict key. If you're just look at this profile. Bro, you are a gold level grinder actually. But just I will be just back soon in just 1 to 2 minutes. Can you just give me an advice? Just what is the best way to doing DSA? Because I am an average DSA guy. So just give me ki best what the actually a best thing to learning a DSA. Just I will be back in soon, just 2 minutes. Just please help me. Oh, just भाई लीड कोड पर क्वेश्चन सॉल्व नहीं होते हैं, समझ तो आ जाते हैं। Is anybody is new? Go to the bro. Lead code is just like कि इतना easy नहीं है. First thing you have to just so good enough in basic DSA, then you jump to the lead code, ठीक है। लीड कोड को ग्राइंड करने के लिए भी तुम्हें एक लेवल तक का डीएसए आना चाहिए। एंड आई रियलाइज व्हेन आई जस्ट मैं गया था एक बार ऐसे ही अंधाधुन क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने एरे के, एंड जस्ट नहीं हो पाया तो मैं वापस आ गया। आई विल जस्ट बट आई विल स्टार्ट द लीड कोड फॉर द नेक्स्ट मंथ, आई श्योर। ओके, हु इज दैट? इट इज एनी bro is not solving any one question. Bro is just creating a lead code account. 09 भाई देखो, आई विल बी स्टार्टिंग अ डीएसए। अभी तो मैं जावास्क्रिप्ट में कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है, बेसिक से डीएसए, क्योंकि अभी आई एम जस्ट प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर अ वेब डेवलपमेंट जॉब रोल। सो दे डोंट आस्क हैवी डीएसए क्वेश्चन, ठीक है, दे जस्ट आस्क अ बेसिक, मतलब बेसिक क्वेश्चन। ओके, दैट यूजर नेम इज फॉर टेलीग्राम। ओके, सो आई जस्ट सिंपली गो टू द टेलीग्राम। टेलीग्राम पे नोटिफिकेशन बहुत आते हैं, बाय द वे, जस्ट वेट, आई जस्ट नीड टू save it. So don't worry, I just, if you just give me, I just paste this username there. एंड आई विल टॉक टू यू आफ्टर दैट। ठीक है भाई, भाई मेरा देख ले। ब्रो यू आर जस्ट सेइंग कि डीएसए कैसे करूँ ना, so ब्रो देखो, इफ यू हैव टू लर्निंग अ डीएसए इन सी प्लस प्लस, फॉलो वन यूट्यूब चैनल एंड जस्ट ज़्यादा रिसोर्सेज की तरफ मत भागो। एक दो यूट्यूब एक एक यूट्यूब चैनल को पकड़ो, या ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा दो, एंड जस्ट ग्राइंड करो। देखो जैसे मैं तो बताऊं, अभी मैं उससे पढ़ रहा था, कोडर आर्मी से। इज एनीबडी नो कोडर आर्मी? जस्ट विच रोहित नेगी, जस्ट दिस इज एन यूट्यूब चैनल, कोडर आर्मी। आई एम जस्ट स्टडिंग डीएसए फ्रॉम दैट यूट्यूब चैनल। ठीक है, एंड देन आई जंप टू द स्ट्राइवर, and then I jump to the code step by step. So I just don't focus. I don't consistent in DSA right now. So I will be started after my development will be completed this month. Okay. Okay, bro. I will be just contact you after this streaming session and just help me. By the way, I've just also I have a one question from you, so just I can ask you. Thanks, bro. Thanks. I love to connect with you. Okay. So by the way, I just need to first thing build this project because I will be just living, but I don't complete it yet. So it is an handle task button, and now just और हैंडल टास्क पे हम क्या करेंगे? फर्स्ट थिंग वी हैव टू नीड टास्क। ठीक है, वट एवर वी हैव राइट इन, सो जो भी हम यहाँ पे राइट करेंगे, वी हैव टू जस्ट और एवरी चेंजेस वी हैव टू नीड दिस डेटा, एंड हाउ कैन एक्सेस इट? वी जस्ट सिंपली क्रिएट राइट द ओन चेंज फंक्शन। ठीक है, सो वी जस्ट राइट द ओन चेंज फंक्शन, एंड ओन चेंज फंक्शन पे क्या करेंगे? वी हैव जस्ट पासिंग एरो फंक्शन, एंड वी जस्ट creating an empty array, and we have to just pass it what we have to just need. First thing we have to build uh handle task ना, handle task, so we just need to write a title, set title है ना, set title। set title को हम क्या करना पड़ेगा? सबसे पहले तो we have to just need to use the spread operator, so we can getting the all data ना, so we just need to the e dot e dot just remove this code from that। okay, title। सेट टाइटल में हमें क्या था? सेट टाइटल में हमें एक ऑब्जेक्ट है। ठीक है, अब इसके अंदर हम क्या पास करेंगे? इसमें तो हमारा इवेंट आएगा। ठीक है, एंड इवेंट इसमें आएगा। ठीक है, वट एवर वी राइट इट वुड बी इवेंट, एंड सेट टारगेट के अंदर हम क्या कर देंगे? We can also use the array of object as well. Why we just create a two use state, है ना? Okay, just wait a second। okay, set title, and just pass an empty object, and just like a title, and the description as well। I think we need to just ask to the chat GPT। कॉन्टैक्ट कर लेना, बता दूंगा। तुम अभी बता रहे थे डीएसए ग्राइंड करने के बाद में कुछ, तुम्हारे दोस्त से रिलेटेड कुछ। हाँ, मैं जस्ट कह रहा था कि मेरा एक फ्रेंड है, दे डूइंग अ बीसीए। ठीक है, दे आल्सो डूइंग अ बीसीए विद मी फ्रॉम इग्नू। ठीक है, एंड हुआ ऐसा कि ना, वो जेई की प्रिपरेशन कर रहा था, एंड अभी ना लास्ट ईयर में ना उसका जेई निकला। ठीक है, एंड उसके अच्छे मार्क्स कट ऑफ आए। सो दे जस्ट परस्यूइंग अ बीटेक इन इलेक्ट्रिकल इन फ्रॉम एनएसयूटी। ठीक है, मोस्ट ऑफ एवरीबडी नो एनएसयूटी, या दिल्ली में कॉलेज है बहुत। टीयर 1 या टीयर 2 कैन सेट दैट कि टीयर 1 या टीयर 2 कह सकते हो। टीयर 2 कॉलेज है, ठीक है, एनएसयूटी मतलब अच्छी खासी प्लेसमेंट निकलती है, हमारे क्रिएटर बहुत अच्छे निकलते हैं उसमें से। लब बब्बर ऑल्सो फ्रॉम लब बब्बर जो है यूट्यूब चैनल, दे आर ऑल्सो पासिंग फ्रॉम एनएसयूटी। तुम्हारी श्रद्धा काप्रति है, दे आर आई थिंक दे आर ऑल्सो पासिंग फ्रॉम एनएसयूटी। सो दे जस्ट डूइंग इलेक्ट्रिकल एंड दे नाउ स्टार्टिंग डीएसए इन सी प्लस प्लस। और अभी वो किस में है? अभी वो खाली फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर से क्लियर कंप्लीट हुआ है एंड दे नाउ जस्ट ग्राइंडिंग डीएसए। एवरी सीनियर जस्ट सजेस्ट यू ब्रदर, 4 सेम में हूँ और कुछ भी नहीं आता अभी। ब्रो आई एम ऑल्सो अ पर्सन हु जस्ट इन 6 सेमेस्टर एंड आई ओनली नो द मंथ्स ट्रैक। और आज के टाइम में टेक स्टूडेंट में अगर तुम्हें डेवलपमेंट तो यार हर किसी को आती है यार टेक में, अच्छी बुरी क्या होती है। बाकी 4 सेम में तुम्हें कुछ नहीं आता तो ब्रो अभी भी टाइम है ना, यू हैव स्टिल टाइम, जस्ट ग्राइंड एंड लॉक इन फॉर द 3 to 6 months coding। अच्छा, you have just nothing to know about the coding, so but just spend your just lock in for the 3 and 6 months and just focusing on learning that one skill, that's it, ठीक है। There is so many chances that skill that you have learned today, it will be not sustained and get a job, but well, you have to, as a tech student, you need to actually learn at least one skill na? So just learn it, just learn that skill. Are you just decide to learning what kind of what skill? Just have you decided yet कि तुम क्या पढ़ोगे? Are you decided yet what you are learning? What have you decided yet कि what you should learning? लाइक किसने कोड दिया था तो इसने क्या दिया था मुझे कि वी हैव टू जस्ट क्रिएटिंग अ फॉर्म एंड सेट फॉर्म डेटा, ठीक है। फॉर्म डेटा वी हैव जस्ट राइट द फॉर्म डेटा हुक, ठीक है। आई थिंक दिस विल बी द बेस्ट because we just not set the title, so we just set up the title from the name of use it, so just go it and just ठीक है, फॉर्म डेटा हमने सेट कर दिया एंड नाउ जस्ट हैंडल चेंज पे ई const name डॉट ई डॉट टारगेट डॉट वैल्यू, ठीक है। अलर्ट इफ फॉर्म डेटा इज जस्ट नथिंग लाइक const हैंडल चेंजेस, ठीक है। हैंडल चेंज पे क्या const नेम एंड वैल्यू ई डॉट टारगेट सेट फॉर्म डेटा प्रीव्यू डॉट एरो फंक्शन डॉट प्रीव्यू नेम एंड वैल्यू। ओके ओके, डिस्क्रिप्शन में है लोकल डॉट डिस्क्रिप्शन, सेट टैग चाहिए, क्लास नेम आईडी, ऑन चेंजेस पे एंड वैल्यू ये रही हमारी, ठीक है। That's it is the thing just like कि ठीक है, हैंडल चेंज आ गया फंक्शन हमारा, ठीक है। एक्सपेक्ट पे कि हमारा क्या एरर आ रहा कि बाय द वे एरर आ कहाँ से रहा एग्जैक्टली रिफ्रेश इट हैंडल चेंज इज नॉट डिफाइंड ठीक है हैंडल चेंज इज नॉट डिफाइंड ऑफ जस्ट क्रिएट अ फंक्शन const handle change add task okay what the thing is that like कि कोड पे स्टक हो रहे हैं एड चेंज का फंक्शन नहीं है कहाँ क्या कर रहे हैं what is the exactly an error is form data set form data handle change handle submit and the what the error is just like कि they giving an error is कि the error is कि handle task is not defined handle task okay we have just not defined the handle task handle add task na so we just create a handle task also just copy this code and handle task handle add task ठीक है so okay everything is perfect now just whenever a user click on handle add task the value of is anybody here is just like can ask me any question and just like if you are need to paste and gravity I just stuck in that problem and it's not fixed by mine. Mine. It's just like what is the ultimate backend to do and select this folder because I just created this project and I just building a front end as well in that there. So I think just I need help. So just go to that component and assets and just tell like we have to just go to the main.jsx and it will be not main.jsx where is the add task here and just like keep क्या करते हैं डॉट प्रिवेंट और डिफॉल्ट है और लॉक कर देते हैं अपने इसको फॉर्म डेटा को एंड जस्ट क्लिक एंड लेट्स सी व्हाट the output we have just getting if we have write anything it's not working why this is I think I should need to copy this entire code and paste to the chat GPT because I am struggling to fix this code. Is anybody here? Just ask me a question related to the tag and anything you have just need to ask me. Because right now I think I just need to stop the streaming session because I have been struggling to just fix that code. Okay. I think I need to watch a tutorial because whenever you need it, you have to just do it. You know? Just copy this code and paste it here. Okay. Is anybody here any just who also learning at the web development as well? Just check it. First thing we have to just need to check it from data use state. We have just creating a use state hook, and after the use state hook, it will be a form data that will be used as string and const handles is function. const name डॉट ई डॉट के अंदर हमारे पास कंस्ट्रक्टर है सेट फॉर्म में क्या कर दिया हमने सेट फॉर्म में प्रीव्यू डेटा and it will be just passing a dot preview data and name and उसकी value ठीक है handle form submit and what if the user write a description as well so where the description goes just copy this code and check ठीक है copy this code and paste it because at least this code is not give me an error that's okay and just write down anything and just add task and here we can see that a title and description both are looking it there so it is an hook handle change and name here to value to dot target and its value okay so we have just taken a almost more than 1 hour to just creating this front end web page and now we have to just send the data to the backend as well so should we just set up backend in this streaming session and we just continue the setup backend in the next just tell me should I just need to set up the backend in this streaming session and just to set up into and next just tell me that because I think the streaming session is getting more than just only getting a 2 hour is होने वाले हैं almost है ना so just we finish this and when it's just done we have just go to the another thing है ना so first thing we have to just send the data so we just putting and creating a function is handle changes ठीक है handle changes function and handle add task ठीक है form data and set form data ठीक है अब यहाँ पे हम क्या करेंगे जो भी हमें form data आया है we have to just need to pass it into our database so we just simply write a bounce response just check the integrity code and here we see just like const prevent default and try dot handle at task ठीक है handle at task should be handle at task is there handle at task ठीक है तो यहाँ e dot prevent dot default कर लिया ठीक है तो यहाँ से वैल्यू जो है डिफॉल्ट ही सेट रहेगी ठीक है and we just put down a try catch method yeah. If anybody has a question related to the tech just ask me because I'm here to just ask tell you whatever you just want are you a person who's just learning a web development and still struggling to getting a job are you a person like me who's struggling to getting a job if yes just write down are you a person who's struggling to getting a job What if you are watching my streaming session? Just subscribe the YouTube channel and just connect with me. That's it. Okay. Now we're just creating a handle task function and just check it. Keyword should I do? Because space and a wait of fetch. Okay. Okay. So we just need to write a async here and then accused to a try catch method. So just we need to write a const. There is const there and await and fetch and just pass the URL there. Okay, and the URL is just go to and copy and pass the URL. And after the URL, we have to just need to pass the set the method. Method should be not just like method method is post and then we just need to pass this is an object. Okay, we have to pass this is as a object. Method post and body is stringify 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 dot json json dot stringify na json dot stringify ठीक है and the next is a header. Just need to pass the header key what kind of data we have passed. So just write down header and we just use the okay we have to just pass the colon there as well. Now just content content json and json. Should I just enter it correct? Just check it. Why should we just need to just copy this code? No, why does no? But no, copy is not a good thing. Content type, okay, content type and application dot json, okay. Here is just like application JSON and content type. Just it is in case sensitive. I don't think it's case sensitive package either way. Just like need to pass the content type. Okay, so I am a student, bro. I'm not a working professional. I am a student. I am learning tech, web development right now. I'm learning web development. I'm not a working professional. I'm a student like you, or you are or you are a working professional. Okay, okay, okay. Content type ठीक है, okay. And now I have to just like की body.json and string.pass ठीक है. If I क्या कर लेंगे हम यहाँ पे? No. Sorry guys. Yes. ठंडा जुकाम हो रखा है बहुत. I think it is an course issue. Okay, now we have facing our course origin. So now we just simply go to the terminal and install the course. Just simply go to the npm. We just need to go to first thing cd backend and npm install course and just simply enter npm install course. Now it's installed and go to the index.js and use the just simply import course from app dot use course. ठीक है. Okay, now if it will say the data sent successfully to the user. So now just simply go to there and just refresh it, and here we can see that our database is successfully sent it to the our MongoDB. Okay, it will be working, and but we just simply create delete all of this data. Okay, so we have just simply delete this data and create two account. Okay, create two documents. Okay, we created two documents. So finally our code is working. Okay, भाई GT5 खेलो भाई. GTA 5 खेलो. I agree, but that's key. You have just said GTA 5 because I just using Victor's 4050 graphic card and I still not playing gaming in that laptop. So should I need to play GTA 5? GTA 5 खेलूं? खेलेंगे ब्रो, जस्ट स्ट्रीमिंग खत्म होती है इसके बाद थोड़ा पढ़ लेते हैं, फिर टाइम मिलेगा तो खेलेंगे, या तो स्ट्रीम या तो प्लेसमेंट के बाद खेलेंगे. प्लेसमेंट के बाद. ऐसा तेरा नहीं लेता ना, नॉट प्लेइंग एनी गेम अंटिल प्लेसमेंट, और फिर पता चले कि कभी गेम ही नहीं खेल रहा। So here we can see that just simply create our delete and just refresh it, and here we can see that there is nothing data in that store. So we just simply go to the front end and now just set up. And before just like key, we should need to read our code first. So that's we it's go to the add task, and here we can see that we have just simply created a form, and it will form taking a two input, title and a description, and this add task is a button that will be handle those input. Okay, and you whatever user in write in there, we have a value, a form data dot description. Okay, and it will be value whenever click on whatever we have write there. Okay, and we have just whenever we just click on add task. Okay, this function is called. Okay, this is the main function. Handle change is the function that will be whatever we have enter. It will be const name and e dot target and set form data preview and ई डॉट टारगेट। ठीक है, ई डॉट टारगेट पे क्या है मतलब कि जो जो उसकी वैल्यू होगी ना, नेम की वैल्यू उसके साथ सेट हो जाएगी। ठीक है, रीडिफाइन करके कोड पे, एंड इट हेयर इज वी पास द डेटा। ओके, सिंपली जस्ट एंटर द टाइटल कोड एक्स नम लाइव, लाइव विल बी लाइव डन सक्सेस डन, कोड एक्स लाइव completed 16 Feb 16 Feb live. Okay, and just click on add task, and the task is will be created, and the next is enter title of that. And what should I need to write? Just simply write stand up call. Is anybody know what is stand up call? If you are working as a corporate, you should definitely know what is stand up call. Okay, scrum call, scrum meeting, everything. If you are just working if you are a corporate guy. Okay, and just write scrum call at 5, not 5, at 12, at 12 p.m. ठीक है, and just simply add task, and here we this task is successfully created. And whenever we click and refresh our database, here we can see that our database is successfully stored in that database. Okay, so yes, GTA 6 आने वाला है. Are you a gamer, bro? You are just like to playing a video games. You are a gamer, or you just playing games for fun only? GTA 6 आने वाला है, by the way. It's taking so much storage ना, so I think खेलेंगे, बाद में खेलेंगे, प्लेसमेंट के बाद पक्का ब्रो. I have just like I have also a YouTube channel with like related to gaming, and there is 300 subscribers, and I don't playing uploading game there. I will be uploading gaming videos on around just whenever just I 15 16 odd year old in 2021 and 2022 around COVID, and I just posted a BGMI video related to BGMI gameplay. ठीक है? Is anybody here who just playing BGMI game still, who is still playing BGMI? Who is still playing BGMI? By the way, don't worry. ठीक है? Our streaming is getting more than 2 hours. So now we have to just finish this streaming session. And in the next part, we have just building pages. The page is like we have created our to do application. ठीक है? Add task का जब whatever we have write, but here we have view task we have not created yet. So we created view task in the next streaming session. So तब तक के लिए take care, bye bye, and मिलते हैं. ठीक है? So is anybody here just live streaming? Just ask me any question because I'm just getting close to this streaming session right now. So should I just close it, or should I just end the streaming session? If yes, just comment down yes. ठीक है? Anybody just like if you just want to, I just end this streaming session. So just I can end it. Just write down yes and no, bro. Just write yes and no. If you're just getting yes, I just still mm, will end this streaming session. Is anybody who's just watching the streaming session? Just comment down any question, or just tell this finish the streaming session. I will be just disconnected. I just disconnected the streaming session. Just comment down. Is anybody don't want to just like go to and finish the streaming session? Is do you really like so much streaming session? If just like if there are more right, currently around four viewers just watching the streaming session, but still no one just give me a reply regarding just like should I need to start the streaming session or not? Just comment down, bro. Just comment down. I will be just like and if you just anybody who's just learning to playing video games, just playing the games as well. Is any a gravity world? Just tell me that's for IPC. बाकी चलो कोई नहीं भी हम मिलते हैं कल की स्ट्रीमिंग में सेशन के लिए तब तक बाय बाय टेक केयर एंड कोडिंग करते रहना ठीक है चलो बाय बाय गाइस गुड नाइट